Hi guys, welcome to another special edition of the Star Experience. With me here, a friend. Today's edition is a very special one. I have some couple of questions that I would like to ask him, and let's see how well he does answering these questions. So these questions are about relationships in general, and he claims to be an expert. So let's see how well he does answering these questions.
Well, I'm not an expert in relationship. I just want to share my ideas. I have no idea questions. I have no idea about the questions though, but I just want to do what I can do to give the right answers.
Okay, that sounds like a confident person. Anyway, so the first question is, will you date your friend's ex? And why?
Hmm, very tough question.
Very simple, huh?
Tough one, not a simple one. When you see or when you look at a friend as somebody who is very close to, somebody that you can share your secret with, I believe it will be difficult for you to even have feelings for his partner. But when your friend is just someone that you are just a hi, hello, hello type with, um, you might fall for his partner or your partner without you even knowing.
Okay, so you're trying to say that you may or you may not, depending
Yes.
on the situation. So it's
Yes.
possible you will, and it's
Yes,
also
it's
possible you
possible.
won't.
Yes,
No, sometimes you meet someone and you don't even know that your friend, that is your friend's ex.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
so it wouldn't be your fault if you fall in love with that person.
That is it.
Anyway, nice of answering it, but I helped you though.
Well,
Anyway, next question. Is it necessary to tell your partner about your past?
interesting. This question is very interesting. Well, it depends on whom you are dating. There are partners who really rely on those informations to take a decision. Me, for instance, or me in particular, if you decide not to tell me, I will find my way of digging it up. Someone will say that probably past is the past. Past also, I believe, personally believe, past determines the future, or past help me to know how to go about with you. Okay. When I see your past, when I know the things that you've done, especially how things went upside down with your ex, it'll put me in check. Okay, those are some of the positivities. Some of the negativities are also it has the tendency of breaking your relationship. See, there are some people who will be like, I don't want to hear your past. I don't want to see your past. I don't want to know your past. Let's just move forward. Everything is over. But me in particular would want to know your past. No
No,
matter
not
what.
okay. Let's talk for you,
Okay.
not your partner. Like, is it necessary for you to tell your partner about your ex? I mean,
Well,
sorry, not about your ex, about your past.
okay, well, I will tell my partner about my past and my ex, however way he wants to know it. Whether in
So will you
relation,
wait for them to ask you, or you just want to tell them so that they don't end up finding out?
well, it depends. There are things that you are supposed to say so that they don't end up finding out because when they find out, it breaks them and you can never get their trust again. But there are things also that you wait for them to ask.
But do you know that there are certain people that like they have certain past that like they feel scared to talk about it because they're having a good relationship, so they feel like if they should bring it up, their partner might leave them.
Yes, I know. I'm very much aware of that. Those are
So
the
that would make them hide whatever
very
they
good.
have.
So those are the past that you're supposed to hide. Sorry, say it to prevent him from breaking down when they know it.
But what if you're having a very good relationship with the person at that time? And your past is your past.
So when you're having good relationship, that is the more reason why you're supposed to say it at that time because he's so crazy and he's so mad. So when you
I
say
know you will say it, but at the same time, like your partner's reaction, I feel like he should just take it as the past because like you are not reacting that same way towards him.
it doesn't matter. That's what I said. It is dependent on the person. Okay, there are people who would take your past as oh, it's your past, it's your past. Don't worry, baby. No matter what you've done, I still love you. I still need you. I still want you. Okay, but it for me as an individual, your past will really inform me on how to do.
Personally, I don't really care about the past.
Yes.
Personally, I don't really care, except if you've killed somebody.
That is a past too. Okay.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is not in relation. You see,
I think it
sometimes
depends on the situation.
sometimes people think probably
You don't necessarily have to tell them.
people think when you say past, you're talking about your sexual past, like how many guys have you had sex with?
Oh,
No, I'm talking
past is
in
just
general.
like in general.
Yes, I'm talking in general. You see, baby, my last boyfriend, I broke his head with a bottle because he cheated on me. So next time out, knowing this past, I'm supposed to be very careful. Man,
Because you're scared they'll hit your head with a bottle.
exactly, you see. So it depends
Yeah,
on
that's
the
certain
information.
things. Yeah.
There are things that you're supposed to know. It depends on the information, okay?
Yeah.
Past is good for me because it helped me to know how to relate with you. Now,
That's
you
true.
go into relationship with someone who has a problem of sleepwalk, okay? The person don't tell you about this thing. You wake up the following day and you don't find your partner. You think that he has gone out to cheat on you. But probably he's in the kitchen. Because of sleepwalking, he has walked out to the kitchen or doing something and she's asleep. So these are things that should inform you in your so past.
Okay.
No matter what.
There are certain things. I mean, that one is sorry. That one is not the past. That one is like something that is happening. Something that is happening to you. Yeah.
So in
That's
fact,
so funny. So that means, let's conclude. That means that like, there are some certain things you should.
yes.
There are certain things that like it's not
Yes.
really necessary.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
You don't have to tell them
Very good.
everything
Yes.
about your past.
And definitely you wouldn't be able to even remember everything about your past. Let's be realistic.
Yeah, you will remember. But there are some certain things that mean so much to you.
That you keep them in.
And you want to keep them. You don't really want to share. There's certain things that you still want to share, even though they mean so much to you.
Well, before you share your past to, you're supposed to be firm on the grounds of the relationship.
And you have to know, you have to be sure of the person you are talking to.
Yes, because if it's a person who just sees you as a girlfriend and in about 6 months time he's or she's
Yeah, someone who's
leaving
not all
you,
that serious.
and you voice out every single thing, that means that's your information he's carrying away to someone else. Okay, so it depends on the
That's very true. So it
person.
depends. Okay, so will you leave your partner if they tell you about their past?
Well, nobody would like to be with arm robber. So if your
An
past is
arm
so
robber?
scary for me to leave you, why not?
That's why they won't tell you in the first place, because they know you leave them.
That is the mistake. You see, the fact that then that is the deceiving part.
No,
Yeah.
no, you are not deceiving them.
You're deceiving
because you
me.
didn't even lie to them. They never asked you in the first place, so you didn't even lie to them.
I would personally ask. Okay, so it depends on the type
You know,
of
there are some
past.
certain things you can't just get up and ask, okay, sorry. You can't just get up and ask, like, okay, are you an armed robber?
Have you killed
Like-
before? there are things. I
Have you
understand.
killed before?
There are things that will pop up.
There
Okay?
are things that, like,
There are things
you
that
would
will
never
pop up.
ask,
There are
like,
things
think
that will
of
pop up.
asking.
I understand. There are things that will pop up in the course of the relationship,
Mm-hmm.
and if something pops up and I think I'm not up for that particular thing, or I don't have the defenses for that particular thing, why should I be exposed to a danger that I don't have the defenses for?
Okay, so will you leave?
Yes, I will. I don't know, but
You know, sometimes they say your past is your past. I mean, like you, what if maybe they have changed?
I don't.
What if they have changed?
People can do change. But that's why I say it depends on the type of past. Okay,
Yeah.
it depends on the type of past.
Really? What
Yes.
if, okay, the person has stolen before?
If you are stolen before and now you're a pastor, does that mean that I'll leave you?
What if you didn't become a pastor, but you have changed?
Yes, you have changed. Like you're no more a thief.
Yeah.
Does that mean I'll leave you? No. That is
Okay.
that. It depends on the type of past.
Okay,
It
alright.
depends on the type of past. If you have a lot of your news on the nude on the internet,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and you come and you've changed, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and personally, I believe there is no way I can take that out of the internet.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give birth with you. I'm going to have a child with you.
Yeah.
And our children are going to see those things.
Exactly.
What is the impact? What is the effect it will have on the
So
children?
will you leave your partner
In that
because of that?
particular situation, I will.
You will.
Yes, for the sake of my children. No,
So even if they change for the
you've
sake of your children,
You've
you
changed,
still
but
leave
the
them.
point is that what is the impact?
Okay.
Okay, that is why you're supposed to be very careful when handling yourself. You've changed. You are saying you are now holy, holy, sweet Mary, Mother of God. It doesn't matter, but when you give birth, how would you? You see,
So that means a lot.
yes, that means a lot.